Anthony Garcia Oco, and I'm from 1IE-A, and I will present the evolution of operating system. So first, what is operating system? This is the software that supports a computer basic functions such as scheduling tasks, execution, application, and controlling peripheral. And also, it provides a user-friendly environment in which a user may easily develop and execute programs. The operating system manages these resources and allocates them to specific programs and users. An operating system provides services for processor management. It refers to aligning processes with an organization with strategic goals, designing and implementing process architectures. And also there's the second one, which is memory management. It is the functionality of an operating system which handles or manages primary memory and moves a processes back and forth between main memory and disk during execution. So the third one is the file management. It is the one of the basic and important features of operating systems because it is an application that enables users to create, store, and access files on a device like desktop, laptop, or mobile. The fourth one is the device management. It may also include the management of the storage device as well as the management of all input and output devices of the computer system. The last one is the concurrency management. It helps in the technique like coordinating execution of processes, memory allocation, and execution scheduling for maximizing output. So the next slide is the examples of common operating system nowadays. So there is a Windows, Linux, Apple Mac OS, Android, and Apple iPhone iOS. So Microsoft Windows, also called Windows and Windows OS. This is a computer operating system developed by Microsoft Corporation that to run personal computers. This is the first graphical user interface for IBM that compatible personal computers with a desktop that allows user to view files and folders in Windows. So for the past 2 decades, Windows has been the most widely used operating system for personal computers, and also it users friendly, which is mean it can download any apps you want and easy to access from different website and apps compared to the other OS. So the next one is the Linux. This is a software that sits underneath all of the other software on a computer, receiving requests from those programs and relying these requests to the computer hardware. So it is widely considered one of the most reliable, stable, and secure operating systems. And in fact, many software developers choose Linux as their preferred operating system for their projects. So the next one is the Apple Mac OS. It is the primary operating system for Apple Mac computers within the market of desktop, laptop, and home computer, and by web usage. So yun lang. And the next one is the Android OS. It is commonly used by many people because it is common to phones. And also developers can create that program for Android use using the pre-Android software developer kit, and it made from the Java virtual machines. So the next one is the Apple iOS. It is the operating system that powers many of the company mobile devices, and also it is developed by American computer company called Apple Inc. So this Apple iOS runs on the iPhone, iPad Touch, and Apple TV. So the next slide is that the timeline of the evolution of operating system. So as you can see, there are many operating system back when the operating system. There are ENIAC, IBM OS, Unix, and many more. So here are the first one, ENIAC, which stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, which is from 1943 to 1945. So a physicist named John Mackley suggests a something like a machine that can calculate a wartime ballistic tables. So and also it is the first large scale and programmable computer to run at electronic speed without being slowed by any mechanical parts. So there are some saying that the size of this was 1,800 square feet and consisted of almost 2,000 vacuum tubes and 1,500 relays and 10,000 capacitor and also 70,000 resistors. So the next one is the IBM mainframe operating system. So this is the according to the source that this OS was chosen to convey that a single system could support a full range of machines, though 3 versions of operating system existed. So the next slide is the Unix and VMS from digital. Unix, according to the source, that a searching team managed by a computer scientist Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie that created this first version of Unix. So the next one is the VMS from digital. It appeared the concept of mini computer that designate a range of affordable computers with a small size. So this is like small very small. And also there are the next slide is the Xerox Alto and Apple Second. So Xerox Alto, this OS like this not famous back then, but this operating system made the some computer using mouse and a fully graphical interface. So the next one is the Apple Second. Apple DOS is the family of this operating system for the Apple Second series of microcomputers from late 1978. And also Apple II became one of the first massively expanded home computers. So the next slide is the MS-DOS, Windows 1.0 and Windows 2.0. MS-DOS is the subsequently version have become increasingly sophisticated as they incorporated features of many computers. So the next one is the Windows 1.0 and 2.0. MS 1.0 was named due to the computing boxes or windows that represented a fundamental aspect of operating system instead of typing MS-DOS commands. So there are also a Windows 2.0 which was designed for the Intel 286 a processor. The next slide is the Linux. It was the year that brought the first Linux version. That year is the 1991. So the next one is the Windows 3.1, 1990 to 1994. This is the first Windows version that have Internet series of obsolete 16-bit operating environment that produced by Microsoft for use on personal computers or PCs. And also there are Windows 95 in the year 1995. So it is most important. It supported 32-bit application, which means that application written specifically for this operating system would run much faster. And also the next slide is the Windows NT 4.0 and Windows 98. Windows NT 4.0 is the operating system that part of the Microsoft Windows NT family of operating system. And there are Windows 98. It is most visible feature though was the active desktop, which integrated the web browser with the operating systems. So the next one is the Windows XP Mac OS X. So there are two with this one. XP came in two versions, Home Professional and also Microsoft focused on mobility for both edition and including plug and play features for connecting to wireless networks. So and the one is the Mac OS X was radical departure from the classic Mac OS. So the next one is the Windows Vista in the year 2006. This is an operating system produced by Microsoft as a member of Windows NT family of operating system. So the next one is the Windows 7 in the year 2009. This operating system has many key features to make things easier in PCs, like users can pin application to taskbar and the multi-touch capabilities, and has the following hardware requirements. So the next one is the Chrome OS in the year 2010. This operating system is very minimalist and designed for mobile devices. So the next one is the Windows 8 and Windows 10. So Windows 8 it is commonly used nowadays, and its code name is Midori. It's a version of Microsoft Windows that released on 2012. So the next one is the Windows 10, and also it is one of the primary aims of Windows 10 to unify the Windows experience across the multiple devices such as desktop, such smartphones and tablets. So that is the whole operating system in this video presentation. So again, I am Mark Anthony Garcia Oco, and And I hope you like this video. Yun na po.